Hi, this is Kathy from Craft with Kathy. Thanks for joining me this evening. I know I'm a minute or so early, but I was anxious to get, haven't been doing much chalking the last week, and I'm really anxious to get on with this. This is a brand new transfer, and it is in our Spring Summer 2022 catalog. Let Your Dreams Take Flight. I think the graphic is nice, the font is beautiful, and I think it will make a strong statement on this Sylvie board with a black frame and a white background. So I'm going to get started in just a moment. Hi, Tina. Yeah, it's really cool. I was really hesitating on what I wanted to do with it. Lots of different ideas, and one, of course, is going to be putting it on a t-shirt, but I was just kind of going through things, and I thought, you know what, I used the shimmer shadow yesterday on a project, and I thought with the black framed Sylvie board, I think it would just, the black and white, simple, direct, powerful, I think it'll make a statement. And we'll see. And if I don't like it, all I have to do is spritz it with water, hi Bonnie, and remove it and start over. So how cool is that, right? Because I'm using chalk paste, which is water soluble, on a chalkboard. So if I don't like it, or if I tire of the design, just spritz it with a little bit of water, wipe it off, and do it again. So I'm going to move my board over to the side because I want to get started with this. And I need to, oops, right on the floor, I need to fuzz my transfer. I really need some shelves or something next to me here because this is still at the kitchen table. This is getting a little crazy. Anyway, our transfers are made out of silkscreen, out of vinyl, which is the teal, and silkscreen, and you're seeing through the silkscreen onto the paper backer on the other side. The silkscreen runs entirely through the transfer, and I'm going to put the name of this transfer on the back so that I know that this backer goes to this transfer, but more importantly, so that I don't inadvertently put the wrong side backer onto the adhesive portion of the transfer. Our transfers are adhesive backed, reusable 8 to 12 times or more, and they're easy to use. Because of the silk screen, we get beautiful clear images, and with proper care, 8 to 12 uses or more, and in reality, seriously, you can get more out of it. The proper care just means remove the chalk paste from the silk screen. Make sure that it's not stuck in the silk screen, and it's easier to do than it sounds. Best thing to do is just take it over the sink and run it under water. Use a little board eraser. I have one cut in pieces here, and just take the chalk off of it and then wipe it up with a disinfecting wipe. But let's get started. So I'm going to take this off of its adhesive backing and putting on my little fuzzing cloth to deliberately apply some lint to it. If you don't have a fuzzing towel, if you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you could use a towel. Now see, this is the adhesive side of the transfer. It's sticky, and the carrier sheet, one side's glossy like freezer paper, the other side that I wrote on is dull. So by writing on the other side, I never inadvertently put the dull side against the adhesive. Just one way of, making sure you don't run into problems. And obviously you don't want to fold your transfer over on itself because it could very well stick to itself, which is not any fun. But if you can be calm about it and not panic and just run it under some cool water and gently nudge the pieces apart, you don't want to pull or yank anything because you don't want to stretch that or stretch or distort the silk screen. It'll be fine. I actually had a real big one fold up on me when I was bringing it into the bathroom to throw it in the shower, and the main thing was keeping calm. Once I calmed down about it, it was fine. I took it apart and everything was cool. Okay, so I'm just making sure that I've got my little sawtooth hanger at the top. I just think this is such a cool transfer, suitable for children, suitable for adults. It's one of our more manly transfers, if you will. And I just think it has such beautiful graphics that it will be a great statement piece. Now I'm just running my hand over gently to make sure that I don't have any air bubbles. I saw a little air bubble underneath the D here. Actually, if you have an air bubble in the teal, we don't really care because the paste isn't going through the teal, but we want to make sure that there is no air bubble underneath the silk screen anywhere. And you don't have to press down hard or anything. Just gently press it down. And then I'm going to use some Shimmer Shadow chalk paste. It is made from chalk, goes on liquid, will dry hard. Our shadow pastes have a little bit of shimmer to them. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in here or not. It shows up more actually when it dries. You want to make sure your paste is a good consistency. Stir it up. It should be between like a Greek yogurt and a sour cream. Hold its shape a little bit, not stiff, but not runny or drippy. So I am just going to apply this to my transfer, and then I think I just saw an air bubble. I hope I didn't. Use my squeegee to push the paste through the silk screen of the transfer. And I should have gotten a bigger squeegee here. I'm using actually one of our minis, which I use all the time. A small squeegee would have been fine for this, but I'm just so comfortable with the minis in my hand, and I kind of like my default. And a little bit of paste goes a long way. I obviously put way too much paste on this transfer, so I'm going to go back, remove the excess paste, remove any lines. Boy, did I really put too much paste on here, didn't I? So basically, smooth it out, remove your excess paste, return it to the jar. There's no sense wasting it. And take another look at that. And a little better lighting here. I might have been a little light down here, so I'm going to go back over that. There we go. Okay. One and done, one color. Quick and easy. Let me clean my fingers a moment, because you know me, I've got to get chalk paste out of my hands. Our chalk paste is water soluble, which makes cleanup nice and easy. And when you lift your transfer, you always want to lift from the left, the right, the top, or the bottom. Never pull or tug on a corner. You could lift the corner if you needed to, like that, but never pull it up, because you don't want to distort it. Now I'm going to lift this. Oops, I missed right over there. I just caught it. Get a little bit more paste right there in the corner. There we go. So I'm going to lift this up, get the paste off my fingers again. Lift it up slowly, and I did smear some, which I will clean up. Lift it up slowly and take a look at it. Wow, beautiful. Just wipe up that little smudge with my paper towel. Wow, and you know what? It is sparkling like crazy right now. I think it's pretty dramatic. And it'll take about 8 minutes to fully dry. I could use my little heat dryer to dry it in the meantime. Thank you. I think it looks, it's exactly the look I was going for. I wanted a little bit of drama, but I wanted it simple. I didn't want anything, I didn't want to clutter it up with anything else, if that makes any sense. And I just wanted it to be, oops, I almost threw my squeegee back into my paste. I didn't want it to be anything to basically take away from it. I just wanted kind of an impact with it. I will do probably a couple other designs with it because I absolutely love it. I was thinking of using maybe some camel and some bark and shading the plane, maybe use the bark for the under the wings and the camel for the plane. And then I was thinking of doing the lettering in maybe ocean mist or something like sky blue or whatever. But for this one, and I think on this particular surface, I think the black, the shimmer, works really good for it. So how quick and easy is that? Seriously, one and dones make it real nice. And being that our transfers are reusable, do this for yourself if you're doing it for your child or whatever, or for someone. And just realize that our transfers are reusable. So if you need a gift for someone in a pinch, voila, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have not dropped me a comment with any ideas for the Take the Long Way Home project giveaway, please go and check it out. I'm thinking I posted it on the 15th in my Craft with Kathy group. Drop me a comment so that you're entered in the giveaway. That's all it takes. Giveaway is totally sponsored by me, not by Facebook or YouTube. They're not endorsing, sponsoring it, or anything else. So just drop a comment on how you think that transfer might be used or a creative idea for it, and you're automatically entered into the drawing. And yes, you can enter more than once if you want to. I'm going to put another, I'm going to add something to my first comment there, so that if you want to register for Chalk Couture's newsletter, which debuts tomorrow, go ahead and sign up on it for it. It will be showcasing techniques and the like. It's not supposed to be salesy at all, just more informative. And what they're doing for the whole month of February is every Tuesday they will pull someone who's registered, pull a name from someone who is registered for the newsletter, and give away a $100 shopping spree. So if you don't like the newsletter, you could just unsubscribe. No problem with that. And there's also the links there to my chalk site, and if you'd like to know more about Club Couture, there's a link. And if you'd like to do what I do, and has a little side hustle or as a hobbyist, or basically to build your own enterprise, check it out. There's a link. Just drop your name in there and I'll get back to you with a short video to watch that tells you all about it. Or you could comment team below and I will send you the link to the video and answer any questions that you might have. Thank you so much for watching. I surely do appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend. See you soon.